Carlos? Jeffrey?
There we go.
How's it
What's going
going?
on, Tariq?
All right, let's turn our cameras on to show all the beautiful people on Facebook.
Oh, I'm going live on Facebook. Hold on, I'm doing it right now.
And the party, yes, sir. Thank
Oh, you
you.
you already did it?
Nope, nope, nope. You go ahead.
All right, cool. What's going on, everybody? Tonight's topic is IAAPA explained in Q&A. I put it in the chat 1 second. Round table.
Can't believe it's that time already, huh?
I'm excited. I can't wait. It's gonna be a fun week in Orlando. All right, share the
Nice.
page, eventhawk, go live.
Perfect. All right.
All
Way
right.
to
Go,
go.
man.
Share
Good
it in the
job.
groups and in
Yep.
the chat, and let's get started. All right. Well, welcome everybody. I'm Tariq. You guys know me and a lot of familiar faces. So today we are going live to talk about not just what is IAAPA, to also talk about what is specifically is happening at IAAPA this year, and got some big announcements for some things that we're doing. So super excited to do that. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Brandon will give me permission. Thank you, sir. All right, perfect. So we have I put together an article that I kind of from last year here that I'll be sharing with you guys on our website. But what the heck is IAAPA? So IAAPA stands for the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions. And what most people don't know is IAAPA is not just for bounce houses. In fact, a very small part of it is for bounce houses. Most of it is really just everything attractions. You'll see like Disney World executives there, all kinds of stuff. And it's essentially a trade show for everything fun. But the big part of it is really the part of the reason we go is the inflatable section. So they have, let me pull up some pictures here. Had them up on the, whoops. So yeah, it's so much fun. All the vendors, here's a quick walkthrough. It's really soft.
Hey.
It is huge. It's a huge. Oh my God, that's Jeffrey actually. Oh, that's crazy. That's you. Yeah, so it's a huge, just all these inflatables blown up. All the major manufacturers are there, and they're showing off their best stuff. They got some great deals, and everybody's really just there to show off their products. But my favorite thing about it is really networking. The people that you get to meet. You know, we have a booth there. We'll have a booth again this year. All the major players in the industry will have a booth, but most importantly, a lot of other party rental business owners are there. Really, the more serious ones are there, and you get to make friends and build up your network. And it sounds like that the whole time. That's the only downside. You just hear blowers running the whole time. Let me see if we have any other videos. Oh, there's Brandon.
Brandon, how we feeling? How we feeling?
Feeling good.
You missed.
I missed the shot, but no one saw my pic.
Everybody saw it. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and honestly, there's a lot to do there. The reason you go to a trade show is to shop, right? But some people say there's no point in going to IAAPA because you can do all the shopping online anyway. That's never been the reason that I go. From way back when, the first time I went, it's really just meeting the people, meeting the manufacturers, meeting the people behind the products as well. It hits different, and I'll never forget my first IAAPA. I didn't know anybody. I didn't even know about the Facebook groups. And I just showed up there and I was like, wow, I'm not alone. I just remember feeling so recharged, honestly, and just ready to take on the next season after being beat up for a whole year and the rain and rolling up water slides in the mud and breaking my back and customers getting pissed off at you and like, man, I think I'm just going to quit. And you just go there and you just hear everybody sharing the same stories. And it's just like, wow, this is so cool. I'm not alone. It's kind of like a Facebook group, but in real life. But people are a lot nicer because they're not behind the screen. So yeah, I highly recommend everybody go. And it's a tax write-off, right? All the big businesses go to business trips. Why the heck shouldn't we? And of all places to Orlando, like the fun capital. Now the question people ask is, should you take your kids? And I'll let you guys answer here. Who here is taking their kids to IAPA? Show of hands. Yeah, it's great for kids. It's really really great. There's a lot to do, a lot of free stuff. I remember my kids went one year and there's literally free claw machines, like where they just kept getting free gifts and candy and all that. So it is a lot of fun for the kids, and you could even take them off school and get like an excused absence for for business, something. Some people have mentioned that. So it is definitely kid friendly. and it's really a great opportunity for them to also learn and meet other kids and get to know the business. So when is it? So this year IAAPA is. I'll send you guys this article. It's in Orange County Convention Center, Orlando, Florida, November 18 through 21. And the show floor is usually open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So here I put a link to the show floor. It is massive, guys. I mean, you cannot believe how big this thing is. Look at that. All these vendors. And this section here is the inflatable section. Think. Right? Yeah. So this is the inflatable section here. But the rest of it is people selling go-karts, people literally selling roller coasters here. You won't believe it. They literally have roller coasters on display that you can buy. If you want to think about buying a roller coaster, this is where to go. They got all kinds of stuff. VR, laser tag, so much fun stuff. And that's just the inside. This is a whole another outside section. But if you zoom in here, you'll see a lot of familiar faces, and there's us.
Can't forget about the foam machines, right?
Machines,
All the fun stuff.
So here, this is us, tent and table. Let's see if we can find everybody else. Where are you at, Carlos? Help me out. Where is OFX? Are you guys in the inflatable pavilion? Man, unmute Carlos, man. Why you got Carlos muted, bro? Here, I'll find you. OFX. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. So there's a lot of things to see also not in the inflatable section. I think this is called the FEC section. Yep. Family Entertainment Center Pavilion. And you definitely want to check that out as well. So this is where the keep your hand on your wallet section, as I like to call it. You're going to see a lot of cool stuff that you're going to want to buy, but you want to be careful because
3690. That's where we are.
I found it. You're right here. OFX. There's a lot of hard rides and things like that here. So this is a section to check out. So yeah, generally speaking, this section here, and it looks small here. You wouldn't think it's that big, but you can't even walk the whole show in one day. The show, it's like 5 days, and there's so much to see, man. It is really, really a great time.
You got those of us who are going to be outside, Jumper Supply at 8360.
Right, yeah. How do you see the outside section? Let's see. Yep, here you go. Outdoor exhibits. Hey, Lexi. Yep, and there's a whole outdoor section.
What's up, Carlos?
Where you guys at?
We're on 8360, so let me see where you are. We're close to the edge.
Oh, they got 2 sections.
So I can't tell. You're moving too fast for me.
It's here somewhere.
No, you're up. She's in the other section.
Yeah, it's up because it's 8360.
All right, hold on. I'm going up.
Right.
Higher, closer to the edge.
Oh, you said 8360. Okay, gotcha. There you go.
There we go.
In the corner.
Yeah.
So look at that. Like just a bunch of people that are just on this Zoom are going to be there exhibiting. That's really the cool part for me. I love to just meet up and meet all my friends in person, right? And actually, the biggest surprise is usually, oh, Carlos is much taller than I expected, or you know. I thought Jeffrey was an average build guy. You meet Jeffrey, man. You guys like
jacked.
Hulk Hogan. This guy is jacked. Jeffrey he's like the nicest guy you'll meet, but you walk up to him and you're just looking up like this, like, whoa, you are like a gentle giant. But no, really, it's just really a lot of fun. It's really like this roundtable that we do every Tuesday, just meeting all these people in person. And I like to make it a goal for myself. Right? I used to before we were exhibiting. Now that we're vendors, it's a lot harder. But just to walk out of there with at least 3 phone numbers, at least, and you can come out with a lot more of people who you really connect with that you can, I call them weekend homies, people you call on the weekend for any trouble that you run into or any advice that you need, even, when it's the busiest day of the week that they'll actually pick up the phone, because that's really when we get stuck. Or just when you don't want to make a Facebook post to ask a question, you can just ask your homie. All right. So we talked about what is IAAPA? We talked about when is IAAPA. Next, let's talk about what else is there to do at IAAPA. There it is. So IAAPA is in Orlando, Florida, which is a very fun place to go, especially if you have kids. So there is a lot to do and see there. So not only can you explore the latest equipment, meet fellow operators, but there's also parties that we'll talk about. A lot of vendors will have parties. We're throwing 2 different events, so we'll talk about that a little bit. But there's a lot to do at IAAPA. There's Disney Springs, which is free. It's not Disney World. It's like a Disney. How would you guys describe this? Disney Springs, kind of like a Disney
Outlet
mall.
mall. It's an outlet mall, but just on Disney property.
All Disney, like an all Disney outdoor mall, which is really, really cool.
And they have the
There's-
biggest Disney shop in the country
world.
there, the World of Disney.
Yep. And you're looking at probably maybe 10 different types of restaurants.
Yeah.
Happy food. Yeah. And then there's Universal Studios, which is a lot of fun if you don't want to go all out on Disney. You just want a nice theme park. We like to go to Universal. Disney's way a little too much for us, but Disney, Universal, you can do it in a day. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of just rides and things to do. A lot of cool things that don't necessarily break the bank and things you can knock out in a few hours. So for kids, there's so much to do. So why do I mention all this? Because you really should go and you really should bring your kids and just make it a family vacation. It's the end of the season. Things are slowing down. Just take some time to unwind. It's the week before Thanksgiving. So you know, it's not really like a crazy time for most of us, unless you're special. And you can plan for it. And again, it's a tax write-off and there's really just a lot to do. And we get to meet you in person. Now, as far as where to stay, we've been for the last few years, we've been doing this. We've just been renting VRBO. It's like an Airbnb. There's like I prefer this. And you could just really get like a big house for the price of like a hotel. You can get a pool in it just for you and your kids and or whatever. There's a lot to do. A lot of nice places within like 30 minutes of the venue. So if we go like Orlando and you go, and I would do this sooner than later because obviously the more demand, the more the prices go up. Let's say, you know, it's like 4 people. Got it. And then it's just like, you could say like, hey, I want a house with a pool in it. And like a lot of houses there have pools. So it's really cool. Obviously some of them are like part of the thing, but look at this. Like, this is really cool. This is what I love to do. And I mean, this is more on the expensive side, but you get a pool for just you. And if you're like me coming from a really cold place, your kids are like, this is like better than any water park for them because they get the pool all to themselves. So that's what we like to do. But I listed a bunch of hotels and stuff that you guys can check out that are nearby. So I'll send you guys this article here in a bit. I'm sharing my screen, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. There you go. Yeah. So these are some different places that people have recommended. We've done, I think, Hilton and then VRBO. Maybe
Yeah, the Hilton. Yeah, we stayed at the Hilton my first year.
Yeah, this is like our I think our 5th IAAPA. So every year, but this has been pretty good to us. Now, tickets for IAAPA can get costly. They could, you know, I think they're like $100 a ticket or something like that. But good news is you can get them for free from most vendors. So if you still haven't gotten your tickets, you can email us. I'll send you guys the information at eventhawk or most other vendors that are exhibiting there. Any vendor that's exhibiting really should be able to give you free tickets. We're happy to do that as well. Shoes are important if you're going to be walking a lot. For us, we learned the hard way, especially if you're standing. If you're exhibiting, I guess it's different. But Hey Dude shoes did me well. Somebody recommended that for me one year, and I never looked back. They did really well for me. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the show. But what I'm really excited to share with you guys is this off season. There's a lot more to do than just IAAPA, and I'm really excited to be sharing some of that stuff with you guys. So my favorite thing to do with off season, I say this every year, you know, you can really pump up your marketing and really push, but the best thing to do is just to take a pause and say, hey, what can I learn from this year? What else can I, let me just gather my thoughts, because there's so much that we say we're going to do that we don't end up doing in the busy season. Just way too much going on. But come off season, it's a really good time to just pause and plan for next year. And going to these events is, to me, the best use of my time. And again, it's a tax write-off. And this year, there are more events than ever. It's crazy. So here's what I did. I put together a document for you guys that I'll be sharing here if you guys are interested. And I'll just share it as a PDF. Off-season 2025 networking events. And what I did is I created a Google Calendar as well. Actually, this is really cool. I didn't even know you could do this. Excuse me one second. All right, so I added everything to a Google Calendar, and what you can actually do is just go to your Google Calendar. You click this link, and it'll add all the events to your calendar. So there's IAAPA Expo, but then we have the Bounce House Boss Disney Springs. meetup, but because I'm so proud of this graphic that I made all by myself. You guys want to see it? This graphic, it's like, I'm so excited, guys. Check this out. Check this out. Like, I'm not a very graphic person. So you guys see this?
Can't really see it.
Bam! Look at this. There's like Grand Theft Auto vibes.
Dude, that's what my calendar looks like.
Random's like all the way up at the top of it, all the way.
So what is the Bounce House Boss meetup? So this is a public event. No tickets needed. Right? It's just at Disney Springs. So again, Disney Springs is it's a public place. It's like a mall. So what we're going to do is we're just going to meet up there from 7 to 10 p.m. on Monday. And this is before the show. So IAAPA trade show starts off on Tuesday. You guys can hear me, right? Sorry. All right, cool.
Yes,
So IAAPA starts at Tuesday. So think of this like pregame. We meet up. We're going to meet up on Monday night before the show. And it's just going to be 3 hours of just chilling, networking. I don't know how we're going to keep everybody together, but the idea is that we all meet up in one place, and then hopefully you click with some people, you connect, and then you guys can kind of go and network, have some conversations. We'll just hang out for a few hours. Everybody will pay their own way, so there's no tickets or anything like that. You just hang out. And I'm really excited about this. We've never done this kind of event. It's very informal, but that's what we're going to be doing Monday night. What do you guys think? You guys think this will be a cool thing?
Heck yeah.
Very informal, just chilling. I feel like
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Where in Disney Springs, though?
I have no idea, Carlos. I have no idea. What we'll probably do as we get a little bit closer, we'll probably like all meet up at 7 p.m. at one place.
We'll
A couple entrances.
you know.
I'll ask my friend. He lives in Orlando if he knows a place big enough.
Yeah, I mean it's a mall, so I'm expecting, we might have like 100 people show up. It's going to be public, so it's not just for eventhawk clients or anything like that. It's really anybody in there. What's up, Jeff?
Out there at Disney Springs, a good place to meet up for everybody is there's a movie theater that's in a very large promenade area out at Disney Springs, and so everybody can kind of meet up there as opposed to trying to find a small little out of the way, because Disney Springs can be a little confusing.
Dude, that's in the middle
That's
of
by the
Movie
Coca-Cola place.
theater. Are you talking about the state area or
You've had them in the middle of nowhere.
It's a promenade right next to the Coca-Cola company. There's like the AMC theater or something like that. It's a big area outside.
I think your wife's disagreeing with you there, Jeff?
Yes, Tariq, my wife is disagreeing with me in the background.
Well, we'll figure out the details. I mean, we got a month, but the idea is I definitely want you guys to block off your calendar that night. Would love to. After IAAPA starts, it gets crazy hectic. Like everybody is just insane. So it's good to really just kind of connect, grab your bearings, and we might even be able to get a few vendors there, like Carlos and Jumper Supply, maybe Tent Table, a few other vendors that can really be there in an informal setting. Because the problem with IAAPA, a lot of people get frustrated, is you go there and there's so many people. You might be standing in line for a while to talk to some people. Like we get that every year. People are like, Tariq, I sat there and I waited and we never got to talk because you guys are so busy. So this is a good time to kind of just before the conference, very informal, and really come and talk to the people you want to talk to and just connect and start some conversations before things get crazy. So that is the bosses meetup. The next thing is obviously the trade show. So the expo starts November 18th. That's a Tuesday. So on Monday, we'll have the boss meetup. And then on Wednesday, we are throwing a party, and this is a private event. So this one does require tickets, and that's going to be at Top Golf in Orlando. So this is in collaboration with Inflatable Office. The tickets are free, but they are first come, first serve. So if you are interested in coming to this mixer, it's a lot of fun. It's at Top Golf. If you've never been, it's a lot of fun. We'll cover the cost. We're paying for food. We're paying for tickets to Top Golf. All you got to do is show up, but please don't grab a ticket if you don't think you can make it, because it prevents somebody else from going. So if you guys are interested in the Top Golf party, that's a lot of fun. That's going to be on Wednesday. So there's a party on Monday. The show starts Tuesday, and then there's another party, or sorry, a meetup on Monday. The show starts on Tuesday, and then there's a party on Wednesday. And there's a few other parties going on from other vendors, but that's pretty much what we have going on.
You have a link? You have a link for those tickets?
We do, but we're not going to share it publicly because you have to request it. So I can get you that link, Brandon. If you guys text in to eventhawk or email us. We can get you the Top Golf tickets because those are limited. I don't want to share the link publicly here. And then I don't know if you guys saw the announcement, but ARA. Anybody know what ARA is? It's kind of a big deal. It's the American Rental Association. It's been around for a very, very long time, and they're like the biggest association for like the rental side. And they are having a winter conference in Michigan. Sorry, Novi, Michigan. Definitely colder than Florida, but they have a Michigan sector, and they're having a winter conference in January. So if you're looking for another event to go to, or if you're in the Midwest, this is a really good one. And this, again, this is a very different kind of association. This is more for not just inflatables, but tents, really renting anything. It's not just for inflatables. So it's really interesting to talk to these people. And again, this is the biggest organization, association of the industry. And they actually reached out not too long ago, and they asked me to speak there. And I've never been to ARA. I was like, wow, that's really cool. What an honor. I've never even been to any of the events, but I have a link here. So Area of Michigan Winter Conference, and it's in Novi, Michigan, January 9th through 11. And they have a lot of, like, they have team building. I don't know a lot of these people. And this is why I'm excited about this, because honestly, I don't know any of these people. So this for me is an opportunity to learn from another perspective. Like, you know, the names in the party rental industry. You know a lot of the heavy hitters and the people with the big mouths like myself. But when I see people that I don't know like this, I'm like, wow, I want to hear from this guy. So this is me right here, building legacy. This is really cool to be among. These are apparently really big speakers in the rental side. Look, like, they got how to clean and repair tents, equipment failure, tent safety, equipment theft. This is interesting. Nobody talks about that. Sales, OSHA inspections, peer groups.
Dorico, I don't think we're seeing your we're still stuck on your calendar.
Get the heck out of here. This whole time?
Yeah. I thought you were you were still sharing your screen. My bad. I thought you gotta reshare. There we go.
Literally, you had one job, bro.
There we go. Not this whole time. Not this whole time.
Did you guys see my graphic? Nobody like complimented my graphic. You guys even see the graphic?
No.
No? Look at this.
No.
How cool is that?
Oh, really nice.
I'm just so proud of this. I'm so proud of this graphic. I don't know.
Yeah, everything from this is my calendar on.
Wow.
We didn't catch any of it.
That's disappointing. Brandon, we're gonna have to talk. All right, so what I was showing you guys was, all right, thank you for telling me. So here is the document here that I was showing you guys. Pull this over here. All right, I'll recap real quick. So we have this will add all of these events to your calendar. That's what I was showing you guys. This boss calendar of events. And then we have IAAPA on Tuesday, the meetup on Monday, and then the eventhawk party on Wednesday. So this is the meetup that's happening at Disney Springs. And then we have the ARA Winter Conference in Michigan. So this is what I was showing you guys, all of the speakers and stuff like that they have going on there.
Yeah, this makes so much more sense now.
Sorry, here's full screen. I'll send you guys all these links. Sorry about that. All right, so American Rental Association is happening in January, and then we are throwing another conference. So we did a conference last year this year in January. And a lot of you guys came in Chicago. We had like 125 people, 50 in person and like 75 remote. And it was really cool. We got a lot of feedback. The biggest feedback we got was, Tariq, please do this conference again, but somewhere warmer. So we are going to be doing the Dallas conference this year. So we're going to be in Dallas, Texas. I don't have all the details, but it will be in Dallas. I've never been, and that'll be January 17th through 18th. So a lot going on this off season, which I think is really cool. A lot of opportunities to network and learn. I made a graphic for that one too. Not as nice, but working on my Canvas skills. So Dallas conference is going to be January 17th through 18th. And then last but not least, the Inflatable Operators Association Expo, IAAPA Expo. They had their first event last year, and that was March 17th through 19th in Nashville, Texas. And I have the links for info and tickets here.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Sorry, Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you, sir. Attention to detail. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to share this doc with you guys here in the chat. And Brandon, if you could share it on Facebook as well.
Yes, sir.
This will have all the information that I shared with you guys today from the calendar events. Again, with one click, this is really cool. You can add all of these events that I mentioned to your calendar. So like if we go to show me for the year and I just show like it's the boss calendar here, you can see you can see IAAPA. It'll add all of these events to your calendar, from the boss meetup to the IAAPA trade show to the Top Golf Party. And then in January, the ARA Winter Conference. And then the Boss Conference is not on there. Shame on me. Forgot to add my own events on there. We'll add it. And then also IOA in March. Gotta add that as well. Gosh, I thought I added those. I'll add those too. So with this link, you can add the calendar there, and all these events will be added to your calendar. In each event, I'll have a link for where you can get the tickets and more information as it comes up. And then here I have all the dates and as much information as I could provide you here. And it's all on one page, probably $10,000 worth of value on this one page. Better than any rental you can get in the off season. So again, my recommendation would be don't stay home this off season and try to get every chair rental you can for $30. Just go out, travel, meet people, and network. And let's open it up for questions. Who has never been to IAAPA? Let me know in the chat. Raise your hand. Let me know. Catherine? All right, you're in for a treat. Dylan? A lot of fun. Never been. Vanessa? All right, so for those of you guys who have been, what do you guys think about what I said? You guys agree, disagree? What's been the best part for you guys? Oh, a lot of first timers. Awesome. All right, you guys.
I actually downloaded a video in the chat that I took at last year's IAAPA, just in case somebody's interested in some of the fun stuff that you'll see. It's a dinosaur animatronic that was there.
Yep.
So I think you have to download it, but it's over in the chat.
Man.
It's just one of those fun things that you get to see. There's lots of video games there, all sorts of things that you'd see on a cruise ship, anything that you're going to see at an amusement park for entertainment. I mean, crazy stuff that you're almost like you think you're at a video game, but they're showing you like you're in the video game itself.
Did you buy one of these?
They were selling them. I didn't buy it. No.
You know, the number one most important thing of IAAPA, what I learned, is go in there with a budget. Go in there, do your research before, because me and my wife got into a huge fight because she wouldn't let me buy a $60,000 trampoline climbing thing, like our first year in business. You're gonna want to spend a lot. You're gonna want to like put your house on the market just to buy some of the stuff there. Honestly, it's you need to take like a like a designated driver with you to stop you from throwing all your life savings away.
And understand you're going to see so many things that you're going to want to add to your inventory that maybe not practical for our industry, but you're going to want it so bad.
You're going to find things that you needed that were at a really good price.
Yes. And if you're local, you can actually pick up some stuff there, right? And drive it home. And
correct. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What things we're doing, any bounce houses or anything like that. When people place the order, we've got about 2 of them coming in that we're going to be bringing to Florida and taking them to the customers.
Nice. And Tariq, my friend messaged me back. He said Polite Pig is has outdoor seating at Disney Springs. It's barbecue. Lots of
that is so good. Go ahead. Sorry.
Polite pig.
But
Polite
I think it'd be too small, wouldn't it? The
He
polite
said, there's,
pig.
he said there's a lot of space outdoors. So
Not really. You'd have to have. We'd have to designate that off to the side.
Yeah.
Like you have to bring them numbers and say, hey, we're going to have a party of 50 in order for them to do that, because that is a very popular restaurant.
Yes, I tried. I called a few places, and Jeff tried to help me find some places, and everywhere really wanted you to pay like a deposit. So
Mhm.
I figure, we don't want that kind of. That's not really. We're not looking at somewhere where you just sit, assigned seating. We really want to mingle. So I think it's public. So I think we'll just say, hey, meet by this entrance. Here's the location, and we'll be there for 15 minutes, and then we'll fan out.
Yeah, I
So
think Jeff's idea of the theater close to the Coca-Cola place is the best because it's huge. And then from there, groups can go wherever they want, you know.
And the good thing about Disney Springs that time of year is, while we do have a lot of trade shows coming in, you don't have a lot of families that time of year,
Mhm.
because Thanksgiving isn't for another week and a half after the show. So you're going to have the family crowd is not going to be at Disney Springs that week, the week that we're going to be there. So it'll be a lot easier to have a group of 100 or several groups of 20 stay together. Unlike if you were to be there, say in July.
yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, it should be interesting. Maybe we'll shut the place down. We'll see. Everybody wear your boss shirt. Another thing that I did one year that really helped is I did my research ahead of time. There you go. Buy the boss shirt. Are you guys selling the boss shirts, Lexi? Or not yet?
The what?
The Bounce House boss shirts?
I think Benjamin's working on that.
Okay.
Yeah, but we should have them, hopefully.
I still got mine from last year.
That's a great shirt, man. So, well, my best year at IAAPA, even before we started eventhawk, was really when I went to the floor map before. So it starts really now. Really know which vendors you want to see, write them down on paper, and I mean, you would definitely want to walk around, but kind of know who you want to go see, what you want to go see in person. Like for years, I said I will never buy a foam machine, right? Until I met Carlos and I saw it in person and I picked it up and I was like, wow, this is really light. I can really see myself doing this. And the prices they have there are really great. So I would definitely set yourself a budget, bring a credit card, and be ready to make some decisions there, because you can get some really good deals at the show. And a lot of vendors will extend the offers after the show, but when you're there, you meet the people. It's a good idea to just buy the stuff outright there before any prices go up or availability. And if you're not in a rush like myself, you're in Chicago, you're not necessarily going to be worried about getting it, delayed shipping. But if you do wait, we did buy a bounce house once that didn't come in until like after the 4th of July. We bought it like at IAAPA, but we waited. I think like we bought it like in December, but the demand gets so high that you might not receive it for like 6 months. So if you want your equipment on time, then try to get it early. And again, I think so that you don't make impulsive decisions, you want to kind of do your research ahead of time. And like Jeff said, man, you're going to see so many things that you're going to want to add to your inventory that aren't necessarily a good idea. But not only that, you're going to see things that you should add to your inventory. But I learned, I call this like I always say, like, don't buy what you would rent, buy what your market is already looking for. So you can actually go to your website if you know how. I mean, you can go to Google Analytics and say, hey, how many people visited my dinosaur bounce house page? How many people visited, like, which ones were your top renters? Consider buying duplicates. But you're going to see some really, really cool stuff that you probably shouldn't buy, like bounce houses that are really very specifically themed. Like, I'm not trying to poop on anybody here, but like you're going to see like really, really exotic stuff. But somebody told me this a long time ago. I was at Apple next to like a big, really, really big operator. And this guy makes millions. Like, I was like still under 100 grand at the time. And he's like, I'm like, hey, he's like, he was telling me the size, and he was like, he see me looking at one. He's like, I don't buy any of that stuff. I just buy all the plain stuff. And I'm like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Then he told me how much money he makes. He's like, yeah, if you want to, you buy like the gender neutral stuff. And that's why a lot of that is mentioned in the book as well, because I followed his advice. And we'll be doing book signings as well, so if anybody wants that.
Books at our too.
At your booth, there you go. Yeah, that Jumper Supply will have it. Awesome. But yeah, really, if you notice the bigger companies, they have like the standard stuff. They don't go for the like you see some of these party rental companies, they got like 3 units and they're super specific themes, like a Spider-Man theme and a Mickey Mouse theme. You really want the neutral stuff until you really expand your inventory. But all this to say, every year the manufacturers have like a competition where they come out with like all these new themes and all this new stuff. Me personally, I'm not telling you what to do, but when I see things, like I remember one year there was a big poop, and I wanted to buy that poop so bad because I just wanted it. I just wanted poop in my inventory. But I'm like, I want that. Will it rent? I don't know, maybe. But at the time again, I only had like 15
Are you
flavors.
talking about a bounce house?
It was
What,
a
a poop bounce
huge
house?
bounce house. Yeah, a huge like turd emoji, like a big turd emoji. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, it probably rents depending where you are. I don't know. I
That's
wanted it though. Like,
No,
again,
that's not going to rent anywhere.
I don't know, man. Like
Who's
my
gonna
kids would
rent
get
a
a kick out
poop
of that.
bounce house?
My kids would get a kick out of that. Like the older kids, heck yeah, dude. They're all about that 6, 7 life now. Yeah. There you go, Dylan.
Oh,
Oh my God. Um, yeah, chocolate pudding. There you go. Yeah, apparently that emoji is chocolate pudding. It's not really poop. But yeah, you're gonna see things. And again, thank God my wife was with me. She's the party pooper. She just says no to everything. And if it wasn't for her, I probably would be bankrupt right now because I would have bought a bunch of stuff. So it does help to plan ahead of time. Say, hey, I'm only gonna spend $10,000, $20,000, whatever. That's my budget. And get your credit cards ready. Make sure that you have the credit limit. And plan like, hey, this is what I'm going to buy. This is what I need. I need an extra tent. I need 2 water slides. I need a bounce house. Get that ready beforehand because when you go there, you'll walk out with 10 water slides just because. I'm not even kidding. Like you won't even know how it happened. And then you'd be like, what the heck did I do? So it does help before you get there to kind of have this stuff planned out. The one year that we did that, we had a very, very productive year where we ended up spending like $50,000. Like tent and table had like a 0% interest thing that they gave us 0% interest on like 50 grand. We got into tents. So that's an option. If you, we did the funding. I'll include that link in here as well. If you guys want to try to get like, you could get a credit card with like up to 100 grand if you want to do it yourself through the company that we work with. They do charge a fee. We did a webinar on that. But yeah, I mean, the more inventory you have, obviously, the more money you can make, but you want to make sure you have the right inventory. And if you turn your Bounce House School books to page 77, oh, it's 88. Sorry. Page 88. Boom. So page 88, I break down what I would buy if I was starting over. If I had $20,000 to spend, $30,000 spent, and $50,000 spent. How many bounce houses, how many water slides, how many combos. So it's all on page 88. And that's kind of what you want to break down. Hey, how many times if you don't have this data, that's okay. How many times you had to turn customers away? I know it's hard it feels like you had to turn a lot of customers away for water slides, right? But that's just how many did you actually rent? What's your top renter? Like you can go in an inflatable office and see what your top renter is and go based on that data. Or if you really want to go all out, you can go into Google Analytics and see how many clicks you got. Because remember, inflatable office only shows you rentals and leads, but how many people actually visited that bounce house page and never got to rent it? Maybe because you only have one. You can see each page on Google Analytics how many viewers it has, and it takes time and it will take expertise. And you might have to YouTube some videos. And if we're doing your SEO, we can help with some of this stuff. But ultimately, what you want to come out with is a spreadsheet that says, hey, this bounce house got this many views. This bounce house got this many views. And that data will make crystal clear what you need to buy based on data, based on facts, not feelings. So to me, that's what separates the true business owners that act with purpose versus the people who just kind of act emotionally and then end up with a bunch of vinyl sent in a garage. So I will add some of those things to the to that doc. And I do have a favor to ask actually from everybody here. This is really important. If you guys can pay attention for a second. We have a bit of a problem. We are advertising that we have over 500 reviews between Google and Facebook, but we only have 490. And we are going to be printing some stuff on at IAAPA that says we have 500 reviews. And I really was hoping that you guys could help me not be a liar. So we have a month, but can I share our review link for anybody who hasn't left us a review? Would you guys be okay with sharing our review? You don't have to lie if you're not using our service. You can just talk about these roundtables.
Put it in the chat.
You guys okay with that? Can I get your commitment? Anybody? Come on, somebody in the chat, show me some love, bro. I'm not even going to share it.
Do it. Put it in the chat, bro.
But here's the thing: you can't do. I found that you can't do Google reviews twice. It shows up as an addition. Like I've had clients try to do multiple Google reviews, and instead of getting an additional review, I just get an add-on to their first review. So for those of us who've already given you a review, we can't do another one.
Well, you can leave us a Facebook review then.
I'll give you a Facebook review. I can do that.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So we combine both. I'll send that here. Boom. Facebook. I really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Maybe we can get those 10 right now. Knock it out. Back to IAAPA. What questions do you guys have? And Brandon, if you could share those links in the chat, please. Or sorry, in the on Facebook. The link to the doc and the reviews. You're the man.
Doc has already been shared. I got the reviews right now.
Perfect.
I was in the middle of leaving my review.
Can't leave a review, bro. You work here.
You said to talk about the roundtable. I was going to talk about the roundtable.
It's a LinkedIn review.
There you go. Glass door.
Yeah.
Thank you, sirs. Thank you, guys. Well, I'm really excited about the the networking and the meetups. Should be it's pretty new. It's pretty different, but should be good. So it's a really good time. And if you made too much money this year and you need some write-offs, there you go. Everything's pretty close in Orlando that you can really Uber. We rent a car just because we have.
Flush the toilet. Go flush the toilet.
Not it.
Really? I didn't even use it. Left you the review, man.
Thank you.
Three.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, a quick,
Bouncers.
it's a quick question on the not only to the IAAPA. You have the dates for the bounce houses conference. Are you looking at that's the 17th and 18th of January? Is that a tentative date, or you're pretty sure with that?
That is like 99% sure. We haven't finalized it yet, but there's like every other weekend there's something going on. So that's the only day we could do is.
Okay, so that Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're still finalizing a venue, but yeah, it's gonna be that Saturday and Sunday. Probably we'll do something Friday.
Okay. Same time, pretty much like that 8 to 5, something like that. That
Yeah,
time frame.
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yes, Dylan.
Gotcha.
Yes, I have a bunch of I have the team going through all those places. Thank you. I think you sent me an email with a bunch of places. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Because man, I know nothing about Texas. So yeah, we're going through all those places. We're actually calling them all. I have Will call them and give me prices and everything. Thank you again for that.
Hey, thank you for all the love in the chat. Vanessa.
Oh, you guys are leaving reviews. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Hold on. We got another one. Robert.
All right, fine. I'll show you guys what we're working on. All right, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Just because you guys are awesome leaving reviews. I don't even think Brandon saw this. All right, let me pull up. So we're actually working on t-shirts for this year. And
I saw a sneak peek. I didn't see the final version. I got a sneak peek shown to me, but I haven't seen what it's going to look like. I'm excited.
all right, cool. So here's our banner. You guys are interested in that? I guess it's huge. All right, so this is our banner. There you go. 500. Oh yeah, guys, we won another platinum award. I'm so pumped for this. There's like I don't know how many millions of companies use high level, and we were one of the only ones that got another platinum award 3 years in a row. All thanks to you guys. Super cool. I was blown away.
That's amazing.
Yes. Yes, I'm honestly like we're the only ones in the industry that got it, and and this award is all about retaining customers because you could like it's all about how many companies you're able to retain year over year, and
Yep.
we're retaining people, so that's really cool. But let me show you guys the shirts. I'm not supposed to be sharing this. We're still finalizing everything, but let's see if she got it. All right. So we're going to have one of these two shirts. We haven't decided. What do you guys think? White or black?
Black.
Black.
Where are we at?
Looks good, right? All right. People have spoken. Get a lot
Yeah,
of
good black.
in the chat. And then we are going to be, what else do we have? We're going to be doing a giveaway, $10,000 marketing and website makeover. So that's going to be, I think, at the booth and at the party.
Well, that's new.
Dude, there's so much. I feel so behind that we haven't even gotten a venue for January, but one thing at a time.
That's exciting. I didn't know about the giveaway.
It's a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it. Can I have the info for the book and the finance company? Yes, I'm adding it right here. Let me share my screen. All right, so on the same doc that we shared, let me hyperlink this here. Funding.eventhawk360.com. So if you go to this link here, you can actually apply for funding, 0% interest funding without even checking your credit. So this is a company that we partner with. This is not my money that you're borrowing. And what's really cool is this is all through your own credit cards. So it's personal. Like you don't have to worry about showing your taxes or showing how much money you made. Or if you're new in the business, this is a problem that I had. I was only in business like a year and a half, and they want you to be in business for like 5 years before they give you any kind of business loan. But these companies will help you get a credit card loan with 0% interest. And you're probably thinking like, hey, why would I even need somebody to do that? I could do that on my own. Well, these guys can get you like $100,000 in credit card loans with like 1 or 2 credit cards. They have relationships with the banks. So if you go and you open up your own credit card with 0% interest, you might get like $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. These guys can get you a $50,000 like on one credit card. And they're really cool. And it's free. Like it's free for them to talk to you and tell you if you qualify or not. And then if you decide to move forward, then they can go over whatever fees. And we do get kickback. So full transparency, if you do this and you end up getting whatever you pay them, they give us a percentage. So there is something in it for me, but it's also a great way to grow your inventory. So there's that. And then the Bounce House School Book, you could buy it from us directly if you want a signed copy, but you can also get it on Amazon.
Jumper Supply. I don't know.
Jumper Supply. There you go. Yep. I'll share all the links.
Hey, will you sign my book if I bring it with me?
Yes, ma'am. I got you.
Awesome.
I keep forgetting here. Yeah, I'll share all the links. Thank you, Lexi. So we got Jumper Supply. Definitely support local, but if you want to go with Amazon, put the link in the chat, Lexi.
Okay, I will.
And I'll link it here. And if you want to buy it directly from eventhawk, we have a link.
I think he's busy talking right now.
Nope.
Y'all see who finally showed up? No.
I can't see.
It's Ben.
There he is. What's up, Ben?
Hey, Ben.
Hey, there's Ben.
Hi, everybody.
Too busy for us little people, huh?
And I sent it in the chat, but I might just go ahead and ask, is there any way we could do like active material instead of cotton for the shirts?
Yeah, so that's the only material we do, bro.
Okay. Wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's the active. Have you is this your first time? Oh yeah, Dylan, you said it's your first time. Yeah, show them.
Yeah.
To show you. It's like really stretchy material. It's really great.
Okay.
It's more expensive.
Yeah, I hate cotton.
Yeah, people loved it the first year, and I'm like, screw it, we'll just get those.
I wear these shirts to work out all the time. They're my favorite.
Dope.
That's why all the sleeves are off, right?
Anybody ever ask you if you rent out bounce houses?
Absolutely.
No way.
A couple times. I had 2 people. I was after playing basketball, walking away from the gym. It was a mom, 2 moms.
That's awesome. And that's why we did I wanted those shirts to make money. So those shirts actually make you money. Those people just walk up to you and be like, "Hey, you rent bounce houses?"
I
Because
said,
on the
no.
back it says, what does it say? Need a bounce house?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if it's going to show.
Yeah, it says need a bounce house. Kind of like got milk. There's need a bounce house. Yeah, yeah. Lexi, get Ben to get on printing those.
Yes, definitely. Now that he's here, I can tell him all about it.
There you go. All right.
Shout out to everybody who left a review. We're only 3 away from our goal now. Love you guys.
Woo! Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
We can do it.
We can totally do it. You guys are not allowed to leave to it. Get your
I'm
kids.
working on it.
All right. So I added those links for, I think, Jessica, who asked. So I have here the 0% interest and then the Bounce House School Book from Jumper Supply, Amazon, and if you want to buy it directly from eventhawk as well. So all those are there.
Oh, yeah. 2 away. Thank you. Someone left us on Facebook. Love it.
Let me see if this thing updates in real time.
What's the company? Is it eventhawk or is it Bounce House Bosses?
Let's see. Nope, not in real time. Thank you guys. Yeah, share if you want to share the links again.
Yeah, I'll put the links in the chat again.
Please.
It's eventhawk, yes.
You guys are the best. Well, I'm excited to be meeting you guys in person next month. Definitely invest in your business. Don't let everybody else, all summer long, all we do is work while everybody else has parties and vacations. So this is our time of vacation, and it's cheaper time of vacation too. So definitely take advantage of the off season to take your family out, network, and who knows? When we did the conference last year, actually, a couple of kids came and kind of met up. So that was pretty cool.
Hey guys, I'm hopping off of here. Come and see us at Jumper Supply booth 8360.
Yes,
Woo!
can't wait. Definitely check out the outdoor section. You're going to have Jumper Supply there and a few others. We'll see you guys next month, Lexi. Thank you for jumping on.
Bye.
And we're there. We're there.
Bye, Lexi.
We hit it.
We hit it.
500 reviews. Thank you, guys.
We hit it.
We hit it. Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. You guys are the bomb. Thank you.
Yeah. We're on the dot too. 221 plus 279 equals 500.
All right. There's that math. Well, thank you guys. This was a great roundtable. It was really awesome hanging out with you guys, and looking forward to seeing you guys next month. I will send out anything else that we have. If there's any other updates or if we're missing anything, make sure that you guys reach out to us for tickets for the if you need IAAPA tickets. We have some, I'm sure. Jumper Supply has some. Carlos has some with OFX. We all have some. So if anybody runs out, we'll direct you to the next person. And from there, we definitely reach out if you can make it to the Wednesday party. That's a lot of fun. Top Golf, you've never been. It's a lot of fun. You get to play golf in the sky while hanging out with other bounce house bosses. And then January, 2 events, and then March. So a lot of fun, a lot of networking. We'll get to see each other, get everything out of our systems, really network, get all that creative juices boiling before we start up the season again for 2026. It'll be here before we know it. Well, thank you again, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. If you guys need anything else, you guys know where to reach me on Facebook or text us at eventhawk or shoot us an email. Thank you guys all again for joining and participating. Have a great night.
Later, everybody.
See you guys.
Adios. Brandon, text me tomorrow.
Got you. I got it, Carlos. Hold on. Got my sticky note, right? Bam. It's on. It's sitting on my computer waiting for me to open it.
You got it.
Brandon, this one was for you.
I can't see it.
Oh, up a little, up a little, up a little.
What?
Tariq?
Oh, these Florida people don't have an off season. Rub it in. Rub it in. Glad you're crushing it. Slower season. Glad you guys.
You guys.
Bye, guys.
Later, everybody.
All right, guys. Have a great night.